Raptor at Cedar Point. This is one of the most iconic roller coasters at America's Rock and Roller Coaster with its menacing roar and eye-popping color scheme. During the summer of 2022, I had the surreal opportunity to visit this park for the first time and got 2 rides on Raptor, and in this video, I'll be giving out my personal thoughts on this monster. So as a bit of background, the Raptor was manufactured by the Swiss roller coaster company Bolliger & Mabillard as one of their inverted coasters. The ride initially opened back to the public on May 7th, 1994. Raptor is located towards the left side of the main midway and is right across from Hugo's Italian Kitchen, so that makes the coaster very easy to spot. So what is the presentation like for Raptor? And Raptor is a daunting roller coaster. When you catch the right cycling, the loud roar of the track is just so satisfying. So you hop in line, and if you know anything about Cedar Point, that park gets crazy slammed. So expect a high wait time when you go. Most of the queue isn't necessarily shaded too, so I recommend wearing a hat while waiting in line. If you want to beat the crowds, get there early or hit this up later in the day. If you arrive at the park right at opening, it's gonna have a long line since everybody hits this up and gatekeeper first. So during the afternoon, the wait time should be more manageable. So after that wait, you'll reach the station, and while you're there, the row assigner can accept your row request if you ask nicely. So after waiting a bit extra, you will enter the train, pull down your over-the-shoulder restraint and dispatch, and that will lead us into the ride experience. So after dispatching, it rounds a corner and it sends up the lift hill to a height of 137 feet. It's one of the shorter coasters at Cedar Point, but you do get an amazing view of the park all around. Then you crest the top, go through your pre-drop, and soar to the left. The height of the drop is 119 feet and it's really good. I like how it straightens out at the last second. Then it rises up into its first of 6 inversions, a vertical loop. You get some great whip at the top. After that, the ride quickly maneuvers into a 0G roll that has some great laterals. Then there is this piece of straight track which will lead into the Cobra roll. I recommend leaning your head forwards here during that moment. It can get pretty aggressive. The positive forces are really strong and the whip is crazy. Then the train calmly rises up to the right and snaps to the left with the helix. And that is where you can take your breather. Afterwards is a mid-course brake run that will lead into a downwards helix to the right. You get strong positive forces. Then the train snaps to the left and whips through the first corkscrew. The laterals there are very strong. Afterwards, it straightens out over the pathway, turns to the right over the first drop, then it dives a bit into another corkscrew, and that's when Raptor kicks it into overdrive. There is this downwards double helix where it's one of the most intense helixes out there. You hardcore gray out during that moment. Then the train slowly straightens out, turns to the left, and abruptly straightens out at the last second into the final brakes. And that's your ride experience on Raptor. And this is one of the better coasters at Cedar Point. The whip into the inversions is wild, the positive G's are unbelievable, and for a ride that has been running for over 30 years, there is barely any hint of a rattle. It's actually smoother than some of the newer B&Ms, Raptor. The layout is amazing too, and the placement is gorgeous. I highly recommend this when you're at Cedar Point. I've only gotten 2 rides on Raptor, and they were both in the front, but I bet the back is going to be a whole new beast. So to sum up Raptor, insanely fast-paced layout, gorgeous setting with a satisfying roar. And now, it is time for the final score. And Raptor scores a 9 out of 10 in my book. Raptor is the second best B&M Invert I've ridden, right behind Montu at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And for right now, this is a spoiler for my top 25. Raptor is placed at number 14 on my list, so it's pretty dang good. To wrap this up, one of the best B&Ms I've done so far. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of Raptor at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. There will be more roller coaster reviews that will come out in the near future. And go ahead and check out my review playlist to see if your favorite roller coaster is on there. And you can expect a new video coming out in the next couple days. So keep that adrenaline pumping, and thanks for watching.